and we're about to take on the journey to eventually Geneva, but today, hopefully finishing the day in Romania with an old friend. So, quick wristwatch check. Pepsi, Pepsi. Okay, so just got out of the Amex lounge. I'm still questioning whether or not that whole thing is worth it. Um, Costs a lot of money. This year, I get a little bit more of a back because in global entry and TSA pre-check and clear and stuff, but those things are valid for 5 years. So, um, whether or not I continue after the first year is kind of a different question. But yeah, first time actually traveling with a GMT Master 2. And, actually the fact that it can track 3 time zones is actually pretty useful. I found with the Explorer 2 that I genuinely needed to keep a world time on me, but having the third time zone on there allows me to track where I am, where I'm going, and home time. And all those are important to me. Let me just a plane over here. Let's see. Well, how's it doing that? There we go. Plane time. So I think I've got about 15 minutes to spend with you. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of Gonzo streams along the way. Once we get to Geneva, hopefully we'll have a lot of people. It should be a lot of fun. And hopefully I've got the right gear to make this worthwhile. I got to say, the YouTube app hasn't been too good. It's so basic. There's almost no ability to change the audio in any way. It just picks whatever the hell it picks. And it's a real shame because I was really hoping I could bring a microphone, like a couple microphones, and be able to pass them around whenever people wanted to talk to the chat. But not really the case. Not really the case. Let me just move around here a bit. I'm still not that comfortable doing the Gonzo streams, you know what I mean? I sort of feel like I need to be discreet, but it's more normal these days. I tell you what, in LA, it felt like very, very normal to be doing that sort of thing, sort of degenerate stuff. Definitely didn't feel like doing it in the Amex lounge. It seems like there's a sort of a decorum that you gotta pass in the Amex lounge. And people trying to relax, I get it. And there's sort of no expectation of anything out here in just the main thoroughfares of the airport. I didn't notice that many nice watches. Amex Lounge is pretty much, it's really just a different type of cattle class, honestly. Um, it's a membership, but it's just money, $600. If you do enough travel for work, it immediately becomes quite relevant, especially if you're based in USA, because all the best lounges are, the big airports around USA. I'd say it's worth it if what is it, $600, and then you would need about, what would you need, $600? I'd say each meal's like worth maybe like $20, honestly. The food's not the worst, not the best. Morning wood, thank you. You don't have money for Geneva. Hey man, I used to live in Switzerland. The Big Macs are going to be more expensive, but regular restaurants are actually not that crazy expensive compared to USA. So, morning wood, you chicken out London Daytona. Yeah, I did. 100% did. Yeah, you're right. You're right, 100% did. My consolation prize was something about half the price. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you like Tom McDonald, the rapper? Hmm. I don't know who Tom McDonald is. Can you open that air? Need new fresh air. Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to board my plate if I start opening random doors. Um, so hopefully this that's appearing. I'll do a few live streams when I'm there in Geneva as much as I can. I did bring two phones, a battery pack, stuff like that. So hopefully we can have a lot of fun. There's some events during the week. Zenith is doing an event. There's another brand doing another event in the evening. So that should be nice. I believe that's at Pal Expo. So that's actually at the expo, although I don't have tickets for the expo, so I don't know what's going to happen. Although live stream could be me being kept at the door appropriately. You know, I shouldn't be allowed into any of these places. Um, so maybe it's appropriate that that happens. There's Patek tour around on the first day, but the first day for me I think will be Tuesday. Then there's anything in the evening. Wednesday there's a thing in the evening. I tell you what, I did look up Rolex.org. I'm not exactly sure why I started following. I think it was around like trying to figure out what the charity does because someone commented that the charity is, you know, all BS and stuff like that. And Rolex are quite proud of, you know, what they donate to and stuff like that. But of course, no one does anything to go. Well, I don't know. If you're corporate, you're okay for like saying how much you spend on charity. I think they should probably do that. But I see that they're sort of like a title sponsor of CERN there in Geneva, and you know that's honestly amazing. I've been reading sci-fi books recently, and you know, particle accelerators, stuff like that. It's always part of sci-fi, but you know, CERN, the Large Hadron Collider, is like it's bigger than all of Geneva, you know. So it's quite an impressive thing, and because of Rolex, they have a public access sort of area to the Large Hadron Collider in CERN. Um, you know, where the World Wide Web was invented by a British guy. Rolex, founded by a German guy, but in London. So a few ties there that are appropriate, and you know, just as an engineer, I'd get a big hoot out of visiting Large Hadron Collider. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday or Thursday I can do that. If nothing's up, I'll see if I can rent a car and do that. Although I think one part of the collider is only just a little further north of the airport, so maybe an Uber is all I need. And go from there. A quick wish list check. Into Master 2. So what have I got going on here? So home time, current time is 11 a.m. That's what the minute hand is. 24-hour time is also set to my home time, so it's Las Vegas time. But the bezel is set to show Romania. So I'm staying the weekend in Romania with my friend. So that's the time I'm targeting. Uh, we'll see. So that's why I like it. Because if I had the Explorer 2, I sort of would set the 24-hour time to my target time. But then as I fly through the air, I like having the current time. But then I lose tracking of, you know, times that back in Vegas, I watch my biological clock, or if I want to call home, what I'd be left with. So yeah, really enjoying. I wonder if this one, because I think normies think this is a nothing watch. Yeah, I mean, compared to the Batman, like the Batman's a little bit more bright, saturated, a little bit more fun, a little bit more perky. Um, Also a little bit more masculine. Um, you know, the colors are not really, you know, that feminine. While these ones sort of like the red sort of matches lipstick sort of colors. So there's a lot of ladies that like the Pepsi, including my wife, and she wore it for like the first few weeks that I actually got the watch. Um, yeah, but no, I definitely I want my entire time. My wife can get maybe a root beer or something if she really wants a GMT. Hopefully they update the root beer. That would be really cool. Like maybe finally get a chocolate dial. Maybe go from the current bezel. Maybe go a little brighter on that bezel, like the original. And Jubilee bracelet would be just phenomenal. Like the trifecta of changes. I mean, amazing would be the two changes, the dial and the Jubilee. But man, why not? Why not update the bezel color as well? Maybe not say it's updated. Do like the Starbucks Mark II, where it's just update it. Don't announce it. Just change the color. Make it a little bit more faithful. No one will bemoan that outcome. Uh, so first stop, San Francisco. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, the stopover is so short that I think I'll be racing to get to my gate, and then it means I can't like take a little bit of a breather. It is welcome to being able to take a reasonable breather, not like racing to a gate, but I don't know if I'm really into like getting full use out of like the lounge experience and stuff. If you do have a layover, good, but otherwise, I'd rather not stress about it. Oh, Pacific Reed. No, I don't sell watches. I buy them. They're all they're all just for my personal enjoyment, and I wear them. Um, so yeah, traveler's watch, traveler's shoes. Oh, posh, 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 posh. Mm. All right. I think boarding time is about to start, so I have to run. All right. I appreciate you guys. See you around.